Love. So I'm going to do a collective message and kind of talk about the energy that's happening and how we've been feeling. And I'm not going on camera today because I look like the crypt keeper. So, but the energies that have been in play this past week with the Schumann resonance, the collective energies, the retrogrades, the planetary alignments. There's been, and then obviously the Capricorn full moon, so which is today. There's just been such a high influx of energy. So all of our chakras are being opened. This flood of high frequency energy in order to clear, and heal and balance our chakras so that we are feeling in that alignment. So it's really important to do chakra work right now, with your root chakra. And it's like, I am safe and secure in being happy. I'm safe and secure in the ease of my life. I'm safe and secure in joy. I'm safe and secure in love, like those kinds of things. Just really working with them and allowing yourself to be in that frequency of your highest timeline. This timeline shift that we've gone through has been hectic, but incredible. So we can still witness the 3D, but we don't have to be a part of it. So just remember what we are giving our attention to, be very mindful, so if you have someone say, oh my gosh, did you hear about this? Nope, I didn't, and I don't care. But in most loving way, if I can't help a situation, physically help, if you're walking down the street and you see someone trip and fall, yes, you're going to help them, of course. But when it's something that's happening in a place that you have you cannot physically help, there's nothing that you can, as your individual human, do. Then all you can do is send that situation infinite source love, light, healing, and release it to source. So you're not getting pulled in. If you're giving a situation fear, hatred, all this kind of stuff, then you are exasperating that energy, that's already involved in that situation. So the best thing that we can do for the outside world, so to speak, is be in our power and stand in our light. This is the most important time for us to stand in our light and to be very conscious of what we're feeling, what we're thinking, what we're giving our attention to. And the things that are going on with our bodies right now are very hectic as well. We're having allergy symptoms, we're having mild flu-like symptoms, all of these different aspects of anything to do with our chakras. Our kundalini energy is really hyped up right now. So, a lot of backaches, a lot of neck pressure, all that kind of stuff. Heart palpitations, is the heart chakra. Throat issues, the throat chakra. We are all going through some kind of physical change because our physical bodies are being upgraded to be in alignment with our highest timelines. And remember, our bodies are dense energies. So it's not an easy task for them. So it's really important to take care of yourself, rest, stay hydrated, eat as clean as possible. This is a great time for fasting. So just make sure you're looking after your physical body and have a conversation with your body. What can I do for you? How can I help you? Sometimes we just have to get out of our body's way because, when we add things I don't know, I used to be an excessive coffee drinker. So I have 6 coffees a day. My body is yo, bitch, stop that. So we have to really listen to our bodies and get out of the way so that our bodies can do what they were born to do. And it's all about your mindset. It's all about how you feel within yourself, because that is what is creating your reality. So it's really important to be in that place of understanding and in that place of just being, know that you're here for a higher purpose. You're here for you've chosen to be here during this time for a higher purpose. So, be in your power, stand, I cannot express it enough, stand in your light, do things that feel good to you. So simple things. If you like to go for walks, go for a walk. If you like to be in nature, be in nature. If you like to swim. Do things that feel good to your body, mind, and heart, because that is what is helping you to fully emerge in and live in your highest timeline. And it's really important also to step away from anybody who's not in your frequency any longer. And this is not judgment. This is not saying, well, I'm better than you or any. This is simply saying that we are not on the same timeline or we're not in the same frequency, and that's okay. it's really important for us to stand in our power. And sometimes we can't do that if we're allowing others to, talk shit into our energy or talk shit into our dreams or anything like that. So it's important to be in that place of, I know what I want, I know who I am, and I know that I'm an infinite divine being of the universe. And really allow yourself to be in that place of joyful expansion so that you are giving yourself permission to be happy, giving yourself permission to live your best life and to fully engage and, experience your highest timeline. Which one is that, Spirit? Okay. And be in that place of, I allow myself to be in my highest timeline effortlessly, and just, it's all about mindset. It's all about how you feel, how you think. That is the key. So whatever you're feeling, feel your feelings. Don't hide from them. Don't think there's no right way or wrong way to be in this place of source, to be in this place of finding your balance and walking your path for your highest and your greatest good. There is just your way. Whatever resonates, whatever feels good, and whatever is for you, you will feel that within you. You will know that within you. This is such an important time to really trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and work with that energy, because that is your authenticity, that is your authentic power. And the more that you align with that, work with that, integrate that, and be that, the more you will have a deeper understanding, knowing, and be able to have these abundant and infinitely wealthy experiences in your human experience. But you need to get out of your own way. Remember, connecting your heart and your higher mind is very important, because the thinking mind gets in the way, and the thinking mind is a 3D part of us that wants to make sense of things, or wants to be logical, or wants to try to work out every single step, when that's just not where we are now. So stand in your power, stand in your light, and have a healthy, abundant mindset, and that will help you to live a healthy, abundant life in your human experience. Okay, so this is going to be for the collective messages. What do we have? Oh, these are a little bit mixed up there. Okay, so we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So with these cards, they're just showing me, like, it's about time, like, get out of your own way. Like, for all of us, just to know that for the relationship one, they're just saying you need to let go of relationships that are not serving you, that are not in alignment with your highest timeline. And that's very, very important, because you need to create space for your soul family to come forward. And we can't do that if we're holding on to relationships that are no longer, aligned with us, that no longer are in our frequency of living on our highest timeline, and be okay with that, and do it lovingly. Doing it peacefully is very important. And acceptance and worry are very much about, like, we know historically worry does not change anything, and know that you're exactly where you need to be, and that you are completely and divinely supported by the universe. And they're bringing me to the purple, which is the crown and the third eye. So it's like purple violet, and it's just like, trust what you're feeling, and trust what you see with your higher mind. Trust what you see through your source self, because that is all that matters, because you see a life that exists, and we are just clearing the fog in order for us to live in that highest timeline. So we're just getting out of the thinking mind, getting into the heart space, and trusting this process, and being very creative about our lives, and being very creative about where we're going in life. And this timeline split has been huge, and it's been extremely beneficial, although it has felt very heavy in different ways. But that's because we needed to clear so much dense energy in order to get to this higher timeline. And yeah, we're kind of bouncing around still, because we really need to integrate the highest timeline within our body, minds, and hearts, so that we are in that place of trust and balance and harmony, and just allowing the ebb and flow, allowing the ease of life to show us, and really trusting our instincts and our intuition in that inner guidance system, that inner GPS. Because when we do that, then we are trusting our wholeness, and we're allowing our soul self to be our guidance. And that's the part of us to say that if it doesn't feel good to you, that means it is not for you. And that goes for anything in our lives. That goes for, like, you're not going to go to the buffet and eat the crap that you don't like. You're going to go to the buffet and eat the crap that you do like, right? So it's the same when it comes to people, places, and things. If you're in a place that doesn't feel good, don't be there. It's just like, think about, when we watch TV. If you're watching a show that you don't like, are you going to force yourself to watch it? No, you're going to change the channel. So that's where we are right now. Change the channel. If you're in relationships that are not healthy and don't feel good to you, or that, cause conflict, or feel outdated, or just feel like their work, change the channel. That means you need to step away from those relationships, whether it's friendships, work partnerships, whatever. You need to step away from them, because you need to create that space for your soul family to come through, for your soul family those are the people that support you and love you unconditionally, and are on the same timeline, who have similar realities and beliefs, to say that, they understand the magic of the world. You know what I mean? So it's really important to be in that place of empowerment, be in that place of change, be in that place of life is whatever I create it to be. So, all right. So we have talk less, feel more, honor your feelings, find balance. So again, this is very much about being mindful in what you're feeling and what you're creating for yourself. Because if you feel good, you'll be given more to feel good about. So if you feel shitty, you'll be given more to feel shitty about, if you're not processing and ebbing and flowing with our humanness. So we're still these amazing human beings, but we are so much more than that, because we are in that higher consciousness now, to say that we are humans, but we are also source and skin. And we have control and we have power over who we are and how we show up for ourselves and how we show up in our own realities, because we are literally the center of our own universe. And I was talking earlier about spiders. Spiders create this beautiful web, and then they sit in the center and wait. So that's where we are. We're in the rest and receive, and we will follow the vibrations, which is your intuition, to show us that inner guidance system as to which direction to go. So that is something that has to come from within you, from doing that inner work, finding that balance with the divine masculine and divine feminine, finding that balance in source and human, finding that balance in the harmonious place in your lives. So we are in this place of feel your feelings, find your balance, and, don't ignore what you're feeling, right? We have to honor our feelings, and that's honoring our intuition. That's honoring that place of, okay, so I had to let this relationship go, so I'm going to allow myself to go through the grieving process. I'm going to grieve it. I'm going to feel it so that I can heal it and release it. And that is such an important part of where we are right now. And when you feel good, appreciate that. Have that sense of gratitude for the simplicity of life. Like, I went for a walk the other day, and I said to my team, hey, I needed some guidance about something. And I said, show me some dragonflies, because I love dragonflies. And they did, and I had like 3 dragonflies kind of follow me around for my entire walk. And then I just sat and watched them, and they all stayed within my view. Then the next day I went for a walk, and I saw 8 dragonflies. Like, you know what I mean? So it's about trusting that instinct, knowing that you are fully supported by the universe, and understanding that I'm allowed to feel whatever I need to feel, because I love my human, and I love the fact that I've come here to be human and to feel, my way through this world, and really appreciate, who you are and those feelings. And talk less and feel more. It's a talk less and feel more. Trust your feelings. Be in that present moment of what you are feeling, and let your inner guidance be your guide, because that's where your power is. Okay, what else do we have? The answers you need are coming. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And we'll notice the end of a tough cycle approaches, and that's full moon in Capricorn, which is today. Show the world the real you. Bring love into the situation. So, I love my team. So, they're just showing us like standing in your authentic power. Stand up as you. And those who are meant for you will appreciate that and love you unconditionally. When you are your authentic self, you allow others to be their authentic selves, and then you can connect with your soul family. And that is where we are right now. It's like all of these new beginnings are unfolding, and all of this clearing that is happening, is for our higher purpose, is for our physical bodies to be in that alignment and to physically experience our highest timeline with that sense of confidence, with that sense of authentic power, with that sense of love. Because when we allow ourselves to be the love that we want to see in the world, we are creating that within our world, and we are creating that within our universe. We have these pocket universes. Each of us, each and every one of us have a pocket universe. And we are creating that universe, like the universal experience, in how we feel and what we give our attention to and what we're how we speak, how we like all of these things. We are creating our universe through us. We are the portal. So being your authentic self, being in that sense of I am my authentic self, I am, an infinite being of love, that helps you to attract more of that same energy. If you feel like you are a part of this loving universe and that you are love, then you'll be given more to support that. So just know that everything is unfolding right now, but it's all about mindset. It's all about how you're feeling. It's all about allowing endings to end. So whether it's unhealthy mindsets, whether it's how you speak to yourself, because I know I used to be one of my worst critics, one of my hardest critics. And I'm very mindful now of how I speak to myself, which helps me to be very mindful of how I speak to others and what I speak into the world. So, when we say, oh, I can't do this, or that person always does that, then that's the energy you are creating. So if you say you can't, then you're saying you can't, and you won't be able to. If you say that person that's always that, that way and then you're creating that persona of them in your universe. So it's so important to be mindful of how you are speaking to yourself and others, and know that it's time for you to stand in your authentic power, stand in your light, be the lighthouse, because that is what is helping this whole alignment with your highest timeline. And it may look different for everybody. My highest timeline may not look the same as that person's highest timeline, but we will connect, and we are connecting with our soul family on our highest timeline. And those are the people that are supportive and loving and on our frequency. So it's really important for you to stand in your power, and really important for you to be in your power. So, and with the answers are coming. This is this has to do with your soul, with our soul families. So it's like a lot of us have been working on, manifesting certain things, as far as like through our own healing and through our own, however you're doing it, like whether it's visualization, meditation, spirit boards, or not spirit boards, sorry, the journals and vision boards and stuff like that. But it's in a sense of opening your heart to hearing the answers and to allowing yourself to be that spider in the web, where you're going to follow the vibration and the frequency of your highest timeline. Okay, so love is the answer to everything, guys. Like, that's where we're at. So choose love. Choose to be that extension of the universe through that loving frequency, and that is what's helping us to walk and physically be on our highest timeline, in that sense of these experiences coming into our human existence, our human experiences. Okay, and the end of the tough cycle, like let things be. It's time to open your hearts to the new beginnings, open your minds to the new beginnings, and connecting your heart and your higher mind, and allow that to be the leader of the unfolding. Okay. All right, my loves, I hope you have a beautiful day or afternoon or whenever you're seeing this, and enjoy this beautiful full moon in Capricorn. Take care.